Oi hoi and hello one and all. This again for the Warlock of Firetop Mountain, Amelia leading the Templars into their own personal little hell. So I'm referring here to the map that is with me just to sort of remind myself what they did. So they're on the north side of the beach. We've got Costello back with them now. Amelia's there with 3 Templars. What do they decide to do? Well, they decide to go west. They find a room with a man sleeping, and his dog is there growling, and there's like bits of parts of a wooden boat all around the room. And so they decide, oh, what are we going to do with this? There's a set of keys on the wall. They back off, wake up the bloke, speak to him. It doesn't turn bad, but it does appear that he serves the master of the place. They back off, there's no fight, no bloodshed unnecessarily, but they don't get away with the keys. So they've pulled away from that. They come on back and take a north door out of there, even though there was another way down the east, which led to the boathouse itself. So they went through the north, and they found the dead things, and were sprung upon by them. They're sort of zombie-esque things. It was explained by the man here that the people were going to starve to death previously, and that they were saved from starving by being given the mercy of undeath, so they would not have to starve to death. Oh, God. So God knows how long they've been around cursed in this mountain like this. But, yeah, that's what happened here. And they killed these undead dudes, pushed on through the north door, and they came to the crypt. Of course, now remember the Templars, the Chantry's order was, stop the Blood Apostle. And Amelia's even thinking here, this is going to be it then. Be ready, everyone. And it's in there. And it goes down. Again, it's effectively a vampire. But he grabs Tari, tears her helmet off and bites very, very deeply into her. And does her massive damage. And he manages to mind control the other 2 Templars and send them up against Costello. So Costello's under attack. He's trying to paralysing gaze one of the Templars, but the other one's still coming. And so then Costello decides he needs to try and poison one of the Templars. And he goes full reptile mode as well, because this thing tried controlling him. And though it can't take full control of him, it still messed him up. It grabbed him and threw him up into the ceiling. And he smacked into it and fell back down again. And yeah, he just burst into full reptile mode. It was crazy. And Amelia's standing off against this thing, and they are trading blows, effectively. I mean, this thing's moving fast. It looked like it kept sort of disappearing into the shadows and reappearing, because it's got a skill called roguelike, so it can do backstab and bluff. And as such, it was trying to pull all that on Amelia. But Tari was suddenly beside Amelia and said, watch out. And it felt like Amelia kept being turned in the right direction to, where the thing was going to come from. Like, Amelia was being looked after. But Tari was already dead at this point, so what was going on with that? Ooh, crikey. And it kind of got right down to the line where Amelia, the type of damage that the Apostle Cardinal had been putting out, one more hit like that, with the